start spreading the news from Erie, PA. Whether it rains or snows tonight, it's on Facebook Live. The weather, Nightcap with Tom Atkins and his clique. Thank you to you for watching now.
And welcome to the Weather Nightcap. Jet Fox, your Erie, heading on into a Friday. TGIF, good to see you aboard. We're working on another show tonight. See how far we can go. Hello, Doc. Good to see you. Les, as always. I'm gonna get you to the other stuff soon. Kenny, always a pleasure to have you here from Girard. We'll look at Girard too. Ken, excellent. Bill, cold morning in Albion. I can never get this right, but such is life with technology. Mike, hello from Chicago. Working till 3 in the morning, working hard for the money. Jennifer Martin, the baker, the donut maker. Great to have you on the show. Mike Leonard, welcome back. Julie M, hello. Fawn Rose, hello. And Jen Detz is in the fold. Michelle, it's been a while. That's great. No Hucklebuck. I got away with 10 minutes on the diversion tonight. I feel so special. We're going to call this the show with stamina. See how far we can go. Michelle, long time. Good to have you here. Welcome back. Jen Forever Young, good to see you. Ed, welcome. Oh my gosh, do you have the day off? You're usually not on this late. It's a pleasure though. Thank you. Christine, we've been looking for you. Whoops. Hi alerting, Jen. These things are flying by. I'm not that quick anymore. Not that I ever was. Christine, we've been looking for you. Are you okay out there with husband Hucklebuck? Okay, we'll check out that for you. Strong storms to the north. Kathy H., always good to see you. Vince, holding down the fort in Enid. How were your storms today? Are you okay? I saw you sent me something with street flooding. I hope that was the extent of it. I know you were in a high-risk area. Cornman's in the house, testing the limits. Way to go, buddy. Joe Scott is in the house. How many of the gang members are there? Do we have the full gang? That's what I want to know. Brandon was in last night. Grandma, Miss Carol. How about Josh? The Scott gang. Sounds like something from the 20s. Cornman. The show that does not give up. I like that. Yes. We keep going. Into the night we go. RL. Excellent. Good to see you back on the boards. David. Skywarn. Hello. GFS Yvonne. Testing the limits. Once again. It's awesome. Jennifer. Oh, yeah. I know you're there. Okay, kids. Let's see what we can do. Bill, if I had a dime for every time I was asked that question, sure you can. You can check out other entities. Some of you do. Flint and I know the ones that cheat on us. Believe me. We keep records. But yeah, you can get a second opinion any day. But it's very consistent. Get set to get wet. That's my phrase for tonight. All right. I'm glad you're good out there. Seriously, big hail. We'll look at it. Noah Ennisark. Okay, Vince, you say marginal. I like that. Marginal. Way to go, GFS. You are mighty. You are mighty. I know that. All right. Let's try to do some weather and see how long we can do it for. All right. Here's one of my favorite new shots. Sitting on the dock of the bay. That's what we'll call this. Some of you do that and watch the tide roll away or cast your poles and hope for prey. Beautiful, beautiful breeze down there. It's a little nippy by the Sheraton and the Victoria Princess, but it's a great shot. We love it. So we keep doing it, and we'll keep we'll keep putting it on the air for as long as they let us on the air. All right, couple sky cams for you, weather cams. No, 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 no. How about the airpuerto? There you go. Now, that's the United plane at the Delta gate. You know, they have two United flights now, but no Delta flights, so they use that gate. Apparently, United does that. What else? What else can we show you tonight? How about a little downtown alerting? You're here, right? Is it quiet downtown? How's the heartbeat of the city? I know you've got your ears on the street down there. It looks quiet. Let us know. We want to know. It's good stuff. Beautiful color. I love that. It's got good color. We're going to do radar coast to coast just because some of you guys out there in Texas and Oklahoma are bearing the brunt of some storms. Let's see, it's the 28th, 3 days, Bill Dennis, until the anniversary of the great tornado outbreak. And I don't say great in the sense of excellent. I say great in the sense of dramatic tornado outbreak of 1985. That's coming up in 3 days. Kenny in Girard, here you go. Main Street, 319. Little breeze on the flags there. So, you know, it's just a nice, cool night out there. Thanks. Quiet downtown. All right. Sorry about that, Ed. There's a lot of hucklebuck going on. Joshua J., good to see you. Nice. Meadville, next. Always looks hazy in Girard. 7 Day, are you lurking? Is that going to be your point of reference, or are you moving to the downtown area for your June 16th appearance? I will be here. Radio Hill, you can't really see the hill, but you can see a few flashing lights from the radio towers. Meadville, very quiet tonight. Not much of a breeze there. Here's a popular place you'll see in the next couple of days. Yeah, I'll run that 12-hour loop, no problem. Glad the humidity dropped out there, Christine. It's like a steam bath in there. Air you can wear, body heat air. This will be a very busy place tomorrow, I-90 and Peachtree. That's just a forecast. That's all I can say. All right, let me get back to you guys and then do some other stuff. Who else? All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, thanks for that input. Any of you guys have input? We're gonna shoot out some information from my IT department if you would like to compose another letter, because I know many of you have. Some of you have written multiple letters, but I did have a close talk with my IT guy, and he reached out to the Book of Face and got some recommendations. Now, you guys are so smart, you've probably already done it, but I am still going to make a concerted effort to send you what he heard from them and what they instructed or advised you to do to combat the hucklebuck. Not that you haven't done it already, but I'm going to pass along information to as much of you as I can via email or maybe messenger. All right. You're going to St. Mary's. That's cool. I've never been there. I've wanted to be there. I will do that. All right. So Mike got home from, oh, cool. Yeah, it could have been. Could have been. Burrow Burbs in the house, working on the stamina here. How low can you go? How long can you stay? That's the new name of the show. All right. See anybody else? All right. Yeah, well, don't say that too loudly, Bill. Were you here last night for whatever you could see? That was an interesting new experience. Were you in the room, Bill? I can't remember everybody. I have short-termers. Joshua J, nice 78, Rio Verde, 14% humidity. Thank you for your support. All right. Okay. I think we should do some radar for these guys in the Midwest because they are and were affected by some of this hucklebuck. So we'll go from Peach Street here to somewhere else. And I thank you for those of you who have reached out. And a few of you I've sent stuff to, and some of you have answered some questions, and a lot of you have been very diligent as we fight the good fight. So I appreciate you all. And you know, after the hucklebuck last night, let me remove the doodling. After the hucklebuck last night, Cornman told me I'd been dropped from his friends list. If any of you who are my friends have noticed that happening, let me know, because a lot of weird things happened last night. That's for sure. If you were here, you know what I mean. Let's do some radar first. Let's get this stuff in, the important stuff, so we can make sure it gets across. All right, Christine's down here in Dallas. The green stuff here is all the flood warnings. She's here. This stuff is approaching, but it looks like it's weakening. And I hope it is before it hits you. And Vince, of course, is up here in Enid, and he has been through this line. This is a wicked squall line down through here with a few bow echoes. Thanks, Bob Herman. Really appreciate you checking that out. Memory, man. Yes. I try. I remember stories better than I do data sometimes. So there you go, Christine. It's. Let me get you in here a little bit tighter. Is the hubby with you? Is he looking at this hucklebuck? I mean, you can see right off the bat here, folks, for our friend Christine here in Denton, and you can see that there are some severe storms up here in Texas that are kind of moving towards you. And then you got this squall line. Now, let me look at this lightning count. Yeah, the lightning count is diminishing here. See how it starts? It goes up to like 256 and ends at 134. So these storms are weakening. So you'll get a good blow and a good downpour out of this and probably some nice lightning. But they're not warning on any of these storms here. What they are and where they are warning, it does look nasty, doesn't it, GFS? All right. Thank you. What does look a little bit more worrisome, you see how these guys just pop up here? You see little purple cores? Now, they don't have a lot of lightning, but they all have the orange polygons. That means those are severe thunderstorm warnings. And so that stuff is up by Wichita Falls. And Christine is down here. So you know, it's a question. Does it go in this way and zap you in a couple hours? Or does it head to your south? Now, I could stop this frame, and I'm not forgetting about you, Vince. I want to do a 12-hour loop to see what you guys went through. And then I'll do SPC for all of us. So there's no severe threat up here. That's one thing we've got going for us. But if you look at the trajectory here, just say, take the front edge of this storm. Let me take the lightning off so we can kind of dive deep into these. Right there. Just say, okay, now they're moving east-southeast at 29 miles an hour. Christine, from the front edge of it, you are 106 miles away. So these are 3 hours from you. They've got some, and this is why they got a warning here. I mean, you guys, you don't have to be a meteorologist to figure this one out. Look at this, hail size, 1.5 inches diameter, 45,000 foot top. That's why they got a warning. Those storms mean business. Take care, Christine. And if anything goes crazy, let us know. But, you know, maybe they die down before they get to you. which would be good. All right. Now, Vince requested 12-hour loop here, so we're going to do the loopage, and because he had some torrential downpours. So let me just back this up a little bit, and let me do the 12-hour loop, and you can see what went through him. And here we go. From 1 o'clock this afternoon. See, this is a tornado watch for him earlier. And you can see that all that white is flood advisories. Here's a severe thunderstorm watch earlier. So he's just getting pounded by these storms. And these green things are flood advisories also. So I guess you didn't get anything tornadic, but at least you got a lot of rain. So, hey, Logan, good to see you. I know you wish you were chasing those hills. How you doing, buddy? Are you available for our next round? Let me back this up. I'm going to get you in a second, Logan. Hope you've been doing well. Logan is one of my storm chasers, and he does an awesome job. So, hey, say hi to Logan E. He is a storm chaser, and he's a younger guy, and he does a great job. Got a great vehicle, takes great video. Chased a storm, a tornadic storm right in Chautauqua last year. You got me some great video on that. Yeah, he's been on here before, but not lately. So y'all make Logan welcome. He does good work. And I don't know, Logan, you're barely 25, aren't you? I mean, you might not even be 25, but he's provided our station with some very awesome video, and he knows how to chase. So glad to have you here, and we'll be in touch. So look at this mess here at 2:46 in the afternoon over our brother Vince. He's right here in the middle of this flood advisory with copious amounts of rain and wicked storms just going by. So I see what you're doing. You say that, now look at this view here. Sorry for covering it up. At this point, 399 total strikes. And Vince is right here in the middle of things. So glad you got no tornadoes, but do you have any idea how much rain you saw there? I'd like to put your picture up. I think that'll be a good idea. But I'm glad things are okay there. So that's what those of us who have done a little storm chasing, that's just craziness. So I believe this stuff is weakening as it goes towards you, Christine, and I want to bring it back to more of a present situation, like with a 1-hour loop. And I'll refresh everything here. Boom, there it goes. So the good deal for those of us here in Northwest PA is that the chunk of this very wet storm that is headed towards us, like Joshua J, Michigan, up here. See, this is all rain. If I just centered on this will give you an idea of what's coming at us. You don't see any lightning with this. This is not a severe weather situation. Now, if I go down here, south of the low, then you see all the lightning. Okay, so we're not getting severe weather. We can verify that too. And you know, we'll do that with SPC in a second here. All right, so we got the top half of the storm, and down here is the severe side of it. This is just the gully washer side. 22. Oh, you see, the man's only 22, and he's already a proficient storm chaser for us here at Jet TV. So we really appreciate your efforts. That's worth a post, my friend. You're going to chase in Indiana come August, waiting for tropical weather. Come up the coast, very good. Plan to go to at least one. See, GFS Yvonne, you should talk to Logan and Jen Forever Young. You would be storm chasers. This guy's 22. He's not only chasing severe thunderstorms, he's trying to chase a hurricane. All right. Thank you for helping us out. So we really appreciate it. Terry J, thanks for being here. And that sounds like a storm chaser. They had a few naders up in that area. 10 inches of rain. Vince, how much have you got? I want to put your picture up. Thanks, Christine from Texas. Good to have you. Appreciate you. Yeah, you can find a lot of things storm chasing, not necessarily tornadoes, but you do encounter some pretty awesome clouds, formations, and lightning and hail sometimes, and straight line winds. It's an adrenaline rush, for sure. Okay, let me. This is what's coming in. I think you guys got the idea of what's happening here. So let me take all the gook off of here, except for the lightning, and just look ahead a little bit. Bill, yeah. That's good stuff, man. I love the humor. And yeah, GFS and Jen Forever Young. Yes, you girls should go out. You may get drenched, but remember, and Logan will tell you this, make sure you know where all the car washes are when you're going storm chasing. If you really want to protect your vehicle, go visit a car wash when things start getting wicked, because that will save you from hail damage. Right, Logan? You know? Just saying. All right. Good evening, Ellen. Good to see you. Just check it. That's great, Bill. That's very, very funny. You guys are awesome. Well, anyway, let's do some SPC. Oh, yeah. Don't get in the wrong side of a hurricane. Yeah, especially landfalling ones that do those tornadoes. Okay. Geez, you're only 22. You are a smart young man. We're glad to have you aboard. We will be talking to you eventually, I'm sure, Logan. It's just been slow so far. All right. Let me find this. Sorry. So tonight, this is where the action is, right down there. The map is moving as we speak. There's the enhanced area. It's finally gone south. See, it used to be over Vince and Enid, but now it's to the south. Christine, it looks like you're in the slight, so it's moving away from Vince up here, and it's moving towards you, Christine, but it's weakening, which is good. So that's tonight. That's now. Look at how they stretch that marginal up towards Ohio. That's interesting. Nancy Mack, good to see you. Thanks for saying hi. And Logan's, just listen to the man. The thing that the storm chasers don't want to say is, you don't want to take your car to like Star Auto Glass and have to make an insurance claim. That's just a pain. Jen Forever Young. Jukebox Jen. Is there any end to the music? No. Great analogy there. All right, so that's now. This is tomorrow. Look at that little area, that little slight risk by Washington tomorrow. All right, and so that would be actually today, Friday, and this is Saturday. So it's wide open Saturday. Saturday, it's, you could just kind of tell the Canadian air is just coming down here, pushing any kind of instability or upward thrust or vertical motion down to the Gulf and out off the East Coast and back across the plains. That's the good things that really rock like a hurricane. Actually, they rock like a vortex, but who's splitting hairs at this time? It's almost June. You're still getting Hucklebuck. All right. So there we are. That's SPC. So I want to get. I don't have a lot of pictures tonight, but that's okay. Julie M., I am glad you are still here. So I don't know, is Laura here tonight? Uh, she sent a picture, and I'm going to get yours, Vince. But did I freeze up? Okay. All right. Dorian was wicked. I saw the effects of Dorian in Nova Scotia. I saw a crane from the roof of a very tall building, and the crane's parts, and it was a big crane because it's a very tall building. The crane's extensions were thrown over the edge of that building and hung almost to the ground, and that was Dorian in Canada. Okay, this is Nova Scotia. Okay. Laura and the girls were out and about on a boat. I guess there was a pirate theme there. And she took I guess the people that she used to work with, the teachers at McLean, and they went out and about on a boat tonight or yesterday. Thank you, Alistair. Good to have you here. Jeremy, good to see you. Look at this guy. Can you beat this guy? 22 years old. And Logan, you're rocking it. Look at that. He built a hail guard that hangs above his windshield in case of encountering a hail core. That's just good stuff. Thank you, sir. Yeah, maybe that's the case with Laura, but they went out there and they had a good time. But anyway, that's that is so. You got to send me a picture of your vehicle, okay, so I can show the peeps, because that's just smart right there. That is just smart. Yeah, let me try to get your picture here, Vince. If I can find it in my email trail here. You guys are so on it. All right, I'll just say that. Got to get past my and some of the people have sent me. Lisa Fogel Banks and Leah Roseman have sent me some 1985 tornado stuff. That's really cool, and I'd like to share some of that. I'm sure many of you have stories about that particular event. I'm looking. Hey, Vince, if you don't mind, could you just resend it to me? I get so much email. Oh, wait a minute. I got it. Forget it. Negative on that. Here you go. This is what happened in Vince's neighborhood today, because he was under level 3 risk. Thankfully, not tornadic for him, but you saw all those white and green boxes and shaded areas. Well, that's all about flooding. Ronnie, a fresh mug of coffee sounds good. So let me do this one for you. We'll take off Lori and the Boat Girls and find my my shot here. We've got the grid again. It's gritty. Yeah. Logan and Austin should get together. Logan, do you have a weather station on your vehicle like Steve Marshall does? Because Jed Detz's nephew there, Austin, builds portable weather stations. He's a genius. He's just a smart kid. There you go, Vince from Enid. It's flooding in the streets, down on the corner, out here in the street. I can't get a hold of this picture, and I don't like that. I'm trying to blow it up for you. No, well, I think you can see it. All right, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Vince. There you go. So that's flooding. All right, in Vince's neighborhood, street flooding. So thankfully, I guess thankfully it was only flooding and not tornadic damage for you, our friend out there. And a couple more for you, and we'll move it into the night. Water everywhere. Did you send it email, Logan? Because it's always interesting what you can find in your email. All right, I'm just trying to find stuff. It's crazy sometimes. Thanks for your patience. All right, I'll see it. If you could send an email, that'd be great. All right, sometimes it's slow. In any event, let's try to go on and talk about this thing coming up. All right. If you want Memorial Day in a nutshell, here you go. There you go. So just an ugly day today. Just another tricky day for you. It's not just the chance lingers. Let me rephrase that. It's not nice on Saturday. It's just not as wet. It's still dank. It's still showery. It's still cool. You know, the system is slowing down, and Memorial Day systems have been known to do that. The models earlier in the week say, okay, it's just going to move right through, no problem. Most of the time it'd be dry. And then all of a sudden they slow it down. And then you got to start backstepping. All right. Okay, thanks for saying. It'll get there eventually. But there it is, kids. That's your forecast in a nutshell. And every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds a nut. So I hope it's as accurate as I can get it right now. Suffice it to say, the best day is Memorial Day itself. It's like Sunday's an improving day, not bad. Today is just, not good. And Saturday is not that great, but it's not as wet as today. And I got a program to show you the rain because we are in a drought, and so we can use the rain. We can use a good. Oh, you do have that is so cool. You do have a weather station. It's been a while since you've been here, so I couldn't remember. I just remembered your vehicle was orange. And the picture, when I put it up here, you can tell me about the picture and where you were and that funky stuff. So the Storm Chase girls are going to love this stuff. And any of the rest of you guys that love that. All right. Okay, I got yours. We got some good stuff in here. Hang in here, people. Vince just said, I guess this is from Robin. I haven't heard a lot from Robin, but obviously she's in Oklahoma. So we're going to have a picture of gutters, I think it is, right? So some great pictures coming up in seconds. Ooh, that's like a deluge. Thank you, Vince. So you can peruse this Memorial Day weekend forecast. Inch of rain. I think some places will get more. And I'll show you that once I get through these pictures. Les does not like it. Sorry, we call them as we see them. It's just, it doesn't look good. I mean, it looks worse today, but Saturday, if you're having an outdoor party, it just doesn't look like outdoor party weather unless you're dodging raindrops and chilly temperatures. All right, so here we go. Back to the weather of the Midwest. Okay, so Logan, you're gonna have to fill me in on some of this stuff because it's cool, but I don't know all about it. So I hope you guys got the idea there. Thanks, Joshua J. Appreciate your efforts to go over the century mark. There, I'm sure that's just craziness. Um, I'll get to that soon. Let me use Cheryl Kay's picture here, which I showed you guys last night, which is really wonderful. Garage party, well put, Bill. Okay, here we go. We're going to do Robin's gutters, and then we're going to do Logan's chase vehicle, and some wicked thing he was driving away from in one of his chases. And of course, you could fill the people in on what exactly was happening there. Ernest, welcome to the show, Ernie. How you doing? I bet it's cold in Rockdale Township. Jennifer Martin, maker of the donut maker, are you still with us tonight? Because inquiring minds want to know, what are you making tonight? These are Robin's gutters. I think I should shrink this a little. Okay. So I guess you can see kind of it looks almost like a dogwood or a cherry tree out there down in the lower left. And that's just sheets of rain coming out of her gutters. So we know what you're talking about, Christine and Denton, when you're saying, yeah, we had 10 inches of rain, or Vince shows us a picture of flooded streets, but there's flooded gutters for you. And again, I want to thank the people that are sending me stuff from 1985. That's always a big topic. Sorry, GFS. Thanks for hanging in. It does look like a waterfall, right? Okay, so that's one. Now, we're going to go to another couple here. These are Logan's. There's the pterodactyl moonshot from, or the Phoenix moonshot from Terry J. Thanks for that. Appreciate you doing that. Okay, so here you go. Did you move to South Carolina, Ernie? Did you really get out of Rockdale? Inquiring minds want to know. Please tell me. All right, so this is Logan and his vehicle, and little radar. Where were you there? That's a different one. Were you in Oklahoma in that one? Is that some kind of Doppler in with the Weather Service or something there? So he's got the weather station right there. Where was that taken? It almost looks like, Store Prediction Center radar. Cool stuff. Southeast of Erie West, I believe it's Route 8. It's a massive. Okay, that's the next one. I know that I got the other one, but this one, where are you? Where is that Doppler? That's what I wanted to know. That's a pretty cool shot. Good stuff, man. All right, so he's got that one, and he's got this one. Now he's described this one to you. All right, so you can read, and I'll try to put it up as well. But this is what you see sometimes when you're storm chasing. Okay, that one's Denver. Thank you, sir. And this one coming up is, let me widen it for you. Boy, that's, oh my gosh. Massive shelf cloud touching the ground. GFS, I know you can't comment, but I know you're loving this. All right, and So here's what he's doing there. All right. Oh, that's Vince. That's some Albion stuff. Sorry. Um, there you go. We'll get to the Albion stuff too. But there you go. Southeast of Erie, west of Titusville, Route 8, massive shelf cloud. Cell had some rotation but did not produce a tornado. There you go. Now that's a dramatic shot. I need a dramatic shot of coffee. I got some double shot mocha that was graciously provided for me to stay awake and things like that. So it's very tasty. So great picture, sir. As always, good work. Thank you for your support and being. So he was chasing for us that day. I know you were. Look at that out in the bean fields. Look at the silos. Now that almost looks like the Midwest, but there's too many trees. That looks like he's chasing by you, Vince Trotta. Well, the stuff that I was given is not completely black, but I like black coffee also. But this is like a little chaser. Speaking of storm chasers, brother Ron, Corey man, I love black coffee, but this stuff was just kind of a little addition. So thank you, sir. That's just awesome. You like that picture, people? So that's totally cool. So thank you for sharing. It's awesome. There you go. I want to show you one more thing. And this is from our friend Leah, the teacher from Pleasantville. This is so cool. I don't know whether you're going to be able to read this, but you want to, and Vince is sharing some good 1985 stuff there. But what I'm going to show you here, if I can find it, is this note, this handwritten note. And whether you can see it or not, I can read it to you. So this is just historical, old school, cool stuff. It's the best way I can put it. Now, let me see if I can get it up here for you. Hang on. So what she's got here is a letter that her dad wrote. It was kind of like a historical, well, it was at that point, it was just a description of what was going on. All right. Now she filled it in. So I'll show you the fill-in. I don't know if you can read it, but this is what the man wrote. Started 6 p.m., 5/31/85 tornado. Loud howls and rumbles in upper atmosphere and could be felt on feet if standing on the ground. After this, everything stopped for about 20 minutes. There was as nothing, no sound, no movement of any kind, a complete dead silence. Storm started approximately 6 p.m. Electric went off at 6:20. Hail as large as golf balls covered the ground approximately 1 foot deep. At approximately 7 p.m., a cold wave came through. Air turned frigid, followed at 7:15 by heat wave. White fog, about waist high, looked like Frankenstein's graveyard. This cleared in about 15 minutes. Leah came home at 8:30. I mean, that is an eyewitness account. All right. So, Thanks, Leah. I don't know if you're with us tonight, but yeah, that's the handwritten note she came across going through some stuff from her dad, and so many stories from that particular event. I appreciate her sharing that. Some of you know what she's talking about. You saw stuff like that and other things, and truly remarkable day, because it was for many years. I believe it was until the 2011 system that went through Alabama, the largest tornado outbreak east of the Mississippi, right here in PA and Ohio and New York and Canada. I mean, for whatever, 2011 minus 1985, however many years that is, what is that, about 26? It's crazy. Penny Shot, thank you for, I got your email. I'm not sure if the website gods can do anything about what you were asking. I wholeheartedly support you. I will pass it along. Thank you. Laura, we showed the picture. Glad you're here. And Bob Herman has stories too. So I thought I'd share that with y'all because it just seemed, well, I love history. First pot done, Jim Edwards. Love you, man. That's great. All right. Rainfall deficit. Let's talk about what's going to happen here, which will not be severe. Okay. We have had approximately 5 inches of rain here since March the 1st. The departure from average is almost the same. In other words, we should have double that since March the 1st. Darla, hello. So I want to show you what the potential is coming into tomorrow, and I guess into Saturday as well. So next graphic. This is the model, okay? And this is going to take you into Saturday. So this is, like I tell you guys, this is guidance. It's not gospel. It's computer driven. But this is what one model is saying could happen tomorrow into Saturday. Okay? So I guess the lowest number there is 1.2, and then you double it to 2.4 inches. That's the potential. There you are, if you were wondering. So I wanted to show you that. As Bob Herman says, let it rain. We need it. Okay. Now we'll spell it out for you. And give you a little forecast. I don't have all the elements set up here for the outdoor camera, but it was cloudy. I couldn't see the moon anyway. High temperatures across the country. Today, 99. Almost there, Joshua J. Mike in Chicago at 59. Oklahoma City. Whoa. Excuse me. Oklahoma City at 85. Houston at 90. Doc, what did you get up to today? What was your? I didn't see your stats. Nolens at 89. Pretty wicked. It says 61 for Erie, but I think it was 62. All right. So here's present temperatures. Really? So it cooled off a bit. Except for Josh and for Doc. They're still steamy. Josh, the dry heat, Doc, the moist heat. All right. Julianne, it's always great to see you here. Thank you, young lady, for being a part of our show. So this is the deal. The storm, this low is coming at us. We're going to get drenched. The severe weather, as you guys can see, is staying down here. It's kind of following this warm front. It'll slide to the south. We'll get this stuff up here, which could produce a lot of rain. And should produce a lot of rain. Barrow, Alaska, 28. Interesting. Here's our local temperatures. You can see the contrast. 50 London, 60 Cleveland, 66 Dayton. Where the warm areas, that's where the storms are. Now, all the juice is down there. You can see the green. That's where the high dew points. That's kind of like the fuel for severe weather. Okay. We're not in that area. So we got that going for us. So it just comes in by daybreak, and then it just soaks us later today. See that? And the problem is, once this goes by, it doesn't go away. You'd think with the low it would go away, but it's got a wraparound effect. So into Saturday morning, for those of you who have outdoor activities, sorry, but I mean, look at this. Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, it's still hanging around. And you've got that cold northeast wind. It's just raw and dank. Now, Sunday, it's kind of kissing the areas to the east Sunday morning. So Sunday morning's not a bright sunny deal either. But as we go through time, that finally moves away, and we finally start to get some breaks in the clouds later in the day. So that sets us up for Monday, and you can see some red streamers coming back from Memorial Day. So obviously Monday is the best of all the days. Those of you of the tadpole persuasion. Northeast wind out of the east, weather not fit for man nor beast. Fish bite the least. Guy from the Edward John taught me that. They don't like bananas over there, if you've ever hung out at their boat. So there you are, 40 minutes past noon today. That model's just shooting the rain all over the place, yellow enhancement. And then you go through the night. The low almost goes over us. It tries to thin out tomorrow night. And then it's still around on Saturday. And it's still a stiff wind out of the northeast. So sorry about you, Saturday outdoor people. We just call them as we see them. It's thinning out on Sunday. So there you have it, such as it is. Thanks, Jen Dutz. Interesting story. Must have been some sort of, I don't know, shelf cloud squall line. I think I heard about that one. But here you go tonight. Just partly cloudy early, then the clouds increase, and it's cool and damp and dank. Thanks, Penny. I appreciate that. That was Flint's. I'm more of a dank. He's raw and wet. But yeah, it's descriptive terms. We use them all. We interchangeably. It's just the way it is. And there's today in a nutshell. Windy, chilly, wet, raw, dank, rain heavy at times. Lori Santos, you have been on the Edward John. All right? I don't think you're the only one. Now, for 7-day Bill Dennis and the rest of you, I don't know why Memorial Day's over there. Just pay no attention. I'll fix it. Can't have Memorial Day on the wrong day. I know. Hang on. Let me just try this one. I like that. Then we don't have to worry about it. Okay, we got flags. It's good. So it's cool the next couple of days. It's really wet today. It's less wet Saturday. It's getting better Sunday. And Monday, it's really nice. Any questions, comments, ideas? Not all of you have made it through, but many of you have. And at least my show did not get clipped yet. So anything else for the good of the order as we wind things down? Our show. It's our show. Yeah, it'd be nice, Penny. I would love to see that front and center, but we're part of a large corporation, and you know, sometimes there are just these blueprints that these guys have to follow. Good night, Terry J. Jimmy, great to have you here. Jen Detz, as always. Duke, thank you. Witch Joe Scott, thank you. Vince, thanks for the pictures. Glad it wasn't too bad out there. Well put, sir. Hang in there. We got stamina. Yeah, I tried to. Way to go, Corey, man. I put a graph up there for you, David. It was basically 1.2 to 2.4 inches of rain from the model I was showing. Any other comments, questions, ideas for the good of the order? Thanks, Alistair. It's always great to have you, sir, from Canada. And I agree wholeheartedly. It's like cookie cutter crap. Sorry. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Brandon, thanks for identifying. Thanks for the picture the other night. The cow jumped over the moon. All right, guys. Well, we have reached the 2 o'clock hour. We thank you. Thank you, Bob Gehring. Always good to see you, and thank you for your pictures. So take care of yourselves and each other. Make the most of the weather. I will be reconvening with you guys on Monday. Just an FYI there. and it'll be a beautiful day. If you want, yeah, I'll get you the email. Nancy Mack, good to see you. Joshua J, likewise. Good luck in the 101 degree heat. Yeah, Laura, we had them. We had you piratesses, or whatever the term is for female pirates, on the news. So you guys are all decked out. Good stuff. Here's the email for you, Duke. Bill, great to have you here. And I guess we're going out with Kristen tonight. So 7-8, I don't even know if you're here, but I think that's the schedule. All right. Thanks to all of you for making it so much fun to do this stuff, regardless of the internet hucklebuck. 7-day. 7-day, you're changing. Oh, you didn't Craig last night? Are you looking for like double shots? You get my rotation mixed up here? All right. Well, maybe we'll give you the full meal deal. You're still on for the 16th? Let me know your location. We want to be able to track you whenever you decide. All right. Well, thanks so much, and we'll make it through the rain. We could use the. Ronnie says it's okay. So you're telling me I played Kristen? Can somebody say that with authority? Because I don't trust my memory. I only remember good stories. I just don't remember who sang last night or what I had for dinner. So you're saying, with authority and all honesty, that I played Kristen last night and that it truly is Smiley's turn. Please. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. I see. She should have been last night, but she got hucklebucked with the folks from around the world that did something to the show. DeVecchio researched it, and someplace in Thailand, someplace in Saudi Arabia. Really? Isn't that special? So, all right. But Chris never made it last night because we never made it all the way through. We tried. I don't know. Yeah, well, take it for what it's worth, Allsdare. Take it for what it's worth. It's the first time that happened. The show just got completely hijacked during its broadcast. I tried it again. It happened again. All right. We're as usual. It wasn't like, well, they usually get you guys. Well, last night they got me and all of us. It's a crazy world. Laura. Yeah, that was displayed momentarily. Interesting. The shot of the moon did it. That was one of the theories. That beautiful shot I had of the moon? They just hijacked it, Alistair. They just took it off in the middle. I was like, my audience went down to 1. I look up there, there's nobody commenting anymore. And instead of 30 like it says now, it said 1. And I just went, uh-oh. I hope I didn't say anything. I could have said something. Maybe that's what did it. No, it got clipped before. Before that, I hope I didn't utter anything that shouldn't be aired, or that I might have to confess. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. It was a little stressful. Let's put it that way. Just a bit. I don't like it. I was saying to the IT guy, these are my people. I don't like when they're messed with. And GFS, um, she's back. You're here. Good to see you. Ronnie is still here. I said sugar. Sugar, huh? That's good. Nikki, good to have you here. All right. All right, kids. Well, we hope we don't have to go through that again, but we made it through tonight. I guess you can just take one day at a time. All right, we'll get the songsters on the air, and you guys have a good, safe holiday weekend. We'll be trying again, no doubt, next week on Memorial Day, and hope you can join me. And I hope you're safe and well and happy, and glad people that are having trouble are getting back in. And we're not going anywhere. We'll be here. Thank you for your support, you guys. Make it a great night. Come back soon, and stay safe. Here we go.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy son's command. With glowing heart we see thee rise, the true note strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Alright, this is for Tom Atkins and his peeps. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairie, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true note strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God